All right, what is going on? It's Nate back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about why I'm moving out of my hometown. So it's happening soon. I think it's 45 days until I move. It's crazy. If you've been watching my videos, I know I haven't been making YouTube videos for the longest time, but if you've been keeping up with my TikTok, when I started posting TikToks in like January, uh, I've been talking about this for a long time, right? I knew it was going to happen. I didn't know how. I didn't know where. I didn't know when. I didn't really know much, right? But I had an idea of what I wanted, and I was like, I'm doing it. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to do it, right? And so just excuse me, I'm like congested and everything. I woke up today, felt like I got hit by a bus. So I even had to cancel my clients for today. And I literally laid in bed till like 2 o'clock, which I normally am out of bed at 5. Like I felt really bad. But still trying to have good vibes for you guys. So, yeah, it's a big thing. I've been planning this for a long time, and I just hope that it kind of, I don't want to say inspires people because that kind of sounds dumb, but like I just am trying to show you guys that you can actively shape your life to be whatever life you want. And I'm doing it in real time. I'm telling you guys what I'm doing before I do it, right? I'm like, look, this is where I am. This is where I'm going to go. Now, you guys are here for the journey, and the things I said are starting to unfold. Like almost every piece of the puzzle has already unfolded, and it's like people don't understand how crazy this is. Like I don't know what it's going to take for people to listen to me and actually allow me to help you. Like in November I was like, okay, I don't want to live here. I don't want to do what I'm doing for work. I don't want to go to school. I want to make money online. I had all these things, and I was like, and I want to make 10 times as much money as I was making. And I didn't really know how, right? But I was like, okay, this is what I want. So now I'm going to commit to getting it. And now I'm moving to Costa Mesa and then Huntington Beach, which is where I've always wanted to live. Um, I make more money online now than I made from my in person business, which I was like, how am I ever gonna outperform that? Like I make pretty good money, it's gonna be hard to start a new business and outperform that. Well, my new business I started outperformed a lot of my best months in the business I've had for years. Like that's how fast things can change. And so it's like now I make money online. I'm moving to Southern California. Um, I'm not going to be living here. I'm not in school. Like everything that I didn't like is gone, and everything that I wanted is here. Mostly. I haven't hit the 100K month yet, and I haven't got the cars. But other than that, pretty much everything's almost fallen into place. So it's like, I don't think people quite understand the power of this because it sounds cringy. It's like, oh, you can live any life you want to live, but you can. Like I had nothing lined up to be living the life I'm living, going to be living in June of this year. As of November of last year, there was not a single action I was taking was getting taking me to where I'm going. Like not a single thing. I completely changed every single part of my life, every part of my life. And now I'm starting to finally reap the benefits, right? So that shows you there is a period where you're going to have to go through a time of not necessarily seeing results, not knowing if it's going to pay off, not knowing if you're going in the right direction, a lot of unknowns, a lot of, late nights, early mornings, tough times where you're just like, is this, what am I even doing? Like, what did I get myself into? Is like almost what it comes down to. And then, and then it all starts to work out and you're like, wow. You're like, I knew it. Like, it's kind of how it feels. Like, it doesn't feel surprising. Like when this stuff starts to happen, you're not like, oh my gosh, no way. It's like, yeah, obviously, like I knew it was gonna happen. And so that's not what this video is even about. I just kind of went on a tangent because I just don't think people quite understand this and the power of this. It's like I'm not moving away for school. I'm moving away to one of the most expensive cities, one of the most expensive areas in California, and I'm making money from an online business that I started and the trading that I do, right? So I'm not going down there to go to school. I'm not going down there to work a job. I'm doing this from what I've created in my mind. The ideas I've created and put into work are going to fund my journey to live where I want to live. Like I've literally, it sounds stupid, created something from nothing. Like it was just ideas that I put into action that are now taking me where I want to go. And that's everyone has that power. Everybody has that power. Like I'm not gonna say a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm nothing special." Yeah, we're all special. You're special. I'm special. We're extremely special. We're extremely talented. We're extremely creative, And I really don't like when people are like, oh, I'm nothing special. Yeah, we all are extremely special. You may not be anything different than everybody else, but we are all special. Like, you were created in God's image, and you have the ability to create. You have the ability to create. You are not meant to go with the flow of life. You are not meant to just go, not think about what you want and just float around and hope you end up somewhere nice. That's not the way we're meant to live. We are creative beings. We were given the ability to alter vibrations. We were given the ability to think thoughts consciously. We were given the ability to reprogram our minds. We were given all these abilities. That is what free will is. Like Napoleon Hill says, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. If you are not consciously planting ideas into your mind, they're getting filled with negative ideas. They're getting filled with ideas that are not taking you somewhere positive. That's what happens to, I don't know what percent of the population, but most. And so it's like, I just want to show you guys, look, and if you know me personally, you know I was making all my money from detailing. I was in school. I had no plan of moving away. I was like, nothing was pointed in the direction that I'm now in. Like, nothing. I literally was like, okay, this is where my current actions are taking me. And I said, well, now where do I want to go? And so I was like, okay, I want to go over here. I want to live here. I want to do this. I want to make this much. I want to have this car. I want to do this. So I said, okay, well, if my actions are taking me this way and I want to go this way, obviously I got to make some changes. So that's what I did. I changed everything, changed most of my life. It changed almost everything. I put in more time into growing everything. I don't spend like hardly any time on my phone just scrolling. I have to be on my phone to post and stuff on social media, but it's like you have to just kind of like that. It sounds so simple that people overlook it, but that's really as simple as it is. You need to look at where you are right now. Ask yourself, where are my actions that I'm taking every single day? Where are those taking me? Because your daily actions are what lead to your end result. It sounds stupid because you're like, oh, well, it doesn't matter if I do it today. It doesn't matter. Like, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Well, what you do today is what's going to determine your future. So, the reason why I'm now, starting to live this life that I planned, that I literally wrote out and drew, is because I decided on what I wanted and I was like, okay, what habits do I need to get there? And it's that simple. Like, that's literally all it is. And now it's like everything's unfolding really quickly. And I want to show this because I know, especially the people that know me, like, I want to show you guys that you can create any life you want to live. It doesn't matter if you don't think you're smart enough, if you don't think you're strong enough, if you don't think you have the time, whatever excuse that comes to your mind when you say you want to change, that's just your old conditioning. Okay, if you want it, you can have it, whatever it is. It doesn't matter what it is. So, and then my reason for actually making this video, right? I've spent 8 minutes talking about not the video. So if you can tell, even when I'm sick, I am still like, I still love this stuff. So, um, why am I moving out of my hometown, right? Because a lot of people would say it's illogical, right? Because it's like, oh, you had a scholarship to school, you had a nice business here, you were making decent money. Well, the reason I've done everything I've done, the reason I started actually putting my full focus on trading, the reason I sold the extra car I didn't drive, the reason I'm not going to school, the reason I'm posting on social media every day, the reason why I'm actually studying and learning more and more every single day, the reason why I started a group where I teach people the strategy to trade and the mindset part of it, the reason I'm studying the way the mind works, the reason I'm doing all these things is because I decided to move and I realized I have to change everything. Like, I can't live this life if I want to live. Like, I can't take these actions if I want to live a different life that I'm living. And so the idea of moving, because it eliminated my current income, is what caused all this change, right? It sounds so simple, but it's the truth. I figured out what I wanted, and I was like, okay, I got to change it all. Like, nothing could be the same. Nothing can stay the same. And so I started to change. And that's like, it was just the idea or the goal to move away is what caused me to take all these new actions. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, when you hold this image in your mind of what you want, you're going to take these new actions that'll get you there. I can't tell you how long it'll take or whatnot, but you'll get there eventually. And so that's like what I'm going through. Like, that's what's happening. And so I know that me moving is going to put me in a new environment. It's going to put me around new people. It's going to put me in new situations. I'm going to be going to a new gym. I'm going to be meeting new people. I'm going to be spending my days differently. Like everything's going to change. So you're telling me that my life isn't going to change even more. My ideas aren't going to be changed. Like when you stay in the same room, right? Like look at my room. It's nothing special. Sorry, excuse me. It's nothing special. So it's just like a stale environment. So it's like, okay, well, I want to upgrade my environment. That's going to push me to work harder, right? So when you got rent due and you got all your bills due and I can't drive down and go do some cars and make some money, it puts a fire behind you. You have to make it work. You don't have a choice. And so that's the goal. That's basically what I'm doing is I'm essentially like Napoleon Hill said, and Think You Grow Rich, you have to burn all the bridges behind you, and not in a way of like burning your relationships, but in a way of giving yourself no return. Like I have pretty much given myself like after the next couple months, I will have given myself no return to my old life. So it's like either I make it or I break. Like there's no in between. There's no oh well, I could always just go back. Like I really won't be able to. Like I could go back to school, but I'll have to pay for it. Right? Once I leave my clients, like once I if I sell my route or whatever I end up doing with it, like once they're gone, they're not going to come back. Like they're gone. And so it's like I'm basically burning all the bridges behind me because I have such a belief in the image I'm holding in my mind, and I know that I'm going to figure it out, and I know that it works. I know that I'm like have a proven system that is going to genuinely impact many, many, many people's lives, and so that's really what it comes down to. So I was like, okay, well, does it make me uncomfortable the thought of moving? Yeah, I think that's why I'm sick right now, because I was touring apartments and I committed to moving, and it's like you get so nervous because you're committing to such a big thing that you're just uncomfortable and you're anxious, and then that's how you get sick. So I think that's why I'm in the condition I'm in, but that's kind of why I'm doing it. It's like it makes me uncomfortable. I'm too comfortable here. So and like I was talking to one of my clients yesterday, or students, I don't know, whatever word, one of the people in my group, and I was telling him, it was like, my life here was just, like, I had it figured out. Like, it was easy. Like, I had the money coming in. I didn't have to worry about money. I was able to do kind of whatever I wanted. I didn't have, like, I could go out if I wanted to go out. I could go travel if I wanted to travel. Like, I didn't really have any worries, and I wasn't really pushing myself. Like, I was kind of, I don't want to say maxed out in my environment, but in a way, I was kind of like at my peak for where I was. And so I'm like, now, if I move, or not if, when I move, like now I'm the small fish in the sea. Like, I know it's a silly example to talk about cars, but like you go around that area, the cars that are like exotic here in Fresno are normal in Newport or Costa Mesa or Huntington. So it's like that's the shift. It's like the top dogs here are the small little baby fish over there, and that's kind of my goal. Is I want to be the small guy. I want to be the underdog, I guess. So yeah, that's my reason for moving. So I move on June 1st. It is April 16th. So about a month and a half, and I'll be moving. So it's pretty crazy. My goal was to spend the summer in Southern California, and I'm doing exactly that. You can literally live any life you want to live. So, if you want to know more, if you want, dive more in depth on the mindset stuff, and if you want to get involved in trading, I have a group that does all that. So, if you're interested, just message me. We can hop on a call, see if that's a good fit for you. Again, I apologize, I'm all congested. I probably sound horrible, but I still want to make the video because I committed to the challenge of 46 days of like 3 TikToks, a YouTube video, one meal a day. I mean, all these things. Today I've been a little wonky, right? I'm taking all these medications, and I had to eat. I couldn't do one meal a day because my stomach was not happy with a bunch of medication with no food. So, um, but I still want to do the videos and stuff. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow with another video, of course. Um, yeah, it's exciting. Like life's actually like it's all happening. I know when I first started all this, people thought I lost my mind, but it's like, look, look, I was right. I knew it all along. It's crazy. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow.